Hello everyone, welcome to our class today. We are continuing our lesson from adding and subtracting, okay, from last week. I want to say that last week you did a great job with your understanding and how you were able to do your various tasks, okay. Today we're going to do a little more further into what we studied from our previous lesson. We're going to go through some new words that I've added to our previous words when we are dealing with adding or that of subtracting, okay? So this video is going to be basically about introducing you to the various words that can be used to form a word problem when you are dealing with adding or that of subtracting, okay? So we're not going to do any calculation on this video, but just to still introduce you to the words, and then you can still apply it to your previous lessons from last week and what you have learned already, okay? So we'll first deal with add or adding. Like we learned before, when we say adding, it means that you have different things and you are putting them together. So when you have different numbers or different figures and you are adding, it means you are putting them together by using the add sign. Okay, so these are the words that we'll look at today in addition to what we've learned before. Some will be from the old lesson and you might see some new words today as well. So first we'll talk about add. So the add itself of adding means you can find the word add. So when you are asked to add 4 and 5, it means you have to do 4 plus 5, and that will give you 9, okay? So add means you are using this plus sign to do with your calculation. Addition, okay? So add, and then we go to addition. Addition also means that you are dealing with the plus sign, or which means you are dealing with this particular sign. So addition. So when a statement is given, let's say you have 4 and addition of 6. So which means that you have 4 plus 6, okay? 4 and then addition of 6. So which means 4 plus 6, and that will give you 10. So whenever you see addition in any word problem or in any statement, it means you are dealing with this particular situation. You are adding up. You are still doing adding. Okay. Increase. Increase. Increase means you are from one stage and you are going on a higher level. So when we say something has increased, it means that you are kind of adding up. You are building it. You are making it from small to big or from low to high. So whenever you see an increase, you first can think of adding, and then you go further if it is not talking about multiplication, because increase can be in a multiplication aspect and can also be in addition aspect, okay? So once you are dealing with adding and you see increase, you first consider addition before you think about any other thing, okay? Sum means you are adding. So whenever you see sum in your word problem, it means that you are dealing with the plus sign. And then total. Total means find the total of something, find the total of 2, 3 numbers. It means you are dealing with the plus sign. Altogether. Altogether also means that you are dealing with the plus sign. You have this and that, and you are supposed to find the final answer when you put all together. So all together means you are dealing with the plus sign. So these are words that you have to take serious note of them when it comes to adding. And then on the side of subtracting. So subtracting basically means you are taking away, okay? You have a bigger portion and you are taking bits out of it. So that means subtracting. Subtracting, taking out, okay? So the first word that we're going to look at is to subtract, which means minus this sign. So we use this sign. So that is subtract. The next one is going to be subtraction, okay? So this is subtraction. And subtract and subtraction, you know, they are almost similar. Okay, so take. Take means that you are removing. You take, you pick you take. So take means you are dealing with the minus sign. Okay, so take and take away are almost the same. So you take and then you can also take away, which means you are dealing with the minus sign. The minus itself is here. So minus means you are dealing with this particular sign. Decrease. Decrease means you are making it smaller or lesser, which means it is reducing in volume. So decrease means it is from high to low, or it is from big to small. So that means decrease. Decrease means you are reducing it. Fewer. Fewer means it is small, less. Okay, so you say fewer means it is not many, very small quantity. So whenever you see fewer, it means that it's related to minus. Okay, so fewer means relating to minus that you are dealing with. Leave. Leave. Leave means to go. Leave means to go. That means you are dealing with minus. So how many of the birds left? So which means they are leaving. Left. So the number of quantity that you have and the portion that left. So the portion that left is the leave aspect of your minus that you are dealing with. As we learned from last lesson, difference. Difference means you are finding the gap. Okay, you are finding the gap, or you are finding how many amounts that the smaller one need to add up to become equal as the bigger one. Assuming you have 15 and 10 and you are supposed to find the difference, it means how much more do you need to add to 10 to have 15. So the best way you can do is to subtract your 10 from your 15 and then you get 5. So that means you are finding the difference of 15 and 10, and that is about subtraction. Okay, so student, these are the words that I'll introduce you to today relating to adding and subtracting. Okay, we'll move to our first task. And our first task, we will do exercise on pages 36 and that of 37. We are answering questions on 1 and 2. Actually, 1 comes with a whole lot of sub questions, and 2 also comes with a whole lot of sub questions. Okay, so we do 1 and 2. You open at your skills builder section of your textbook and then you do the exercise there. I'll see you in our second video. Bye. Hello students, this is our second video on our lesson adding and subtracting from unit 8 page 36. Okay, this is a build-up lesson from our previous lesson on adding and subtracting. Today our main focus has been on studying keywords that is used when you are dealing with adding or that of subtracting, and we have 6 words here that we learned relating to adding, and then we have this also number of words here that we also learned relating to subtracting. Okay, so you have to master these words very well so that you are always able to identify them in any word problem situation in your math lessons. Okay, so once we finish with our words, we can go ahead with our task 2, because you've done well in your task 1, and then we can move to task 2 to see how we can deal with other complicated issues or a little bit difficult issues when we are dealing with adding and that of subtracting. Okay, so we'll go to task 2. What are we going to do in task 2? Task 2, we're still going to look at some equations with adding and subtracting. We are picking our exercise from pages 8, 9, and 11. Okay, so pages 8, 9, and 11, that is where we are picking our exercise from. You are supposed to answer questions 1, 2, 5, so you skip 3 and 4, skip 3 and 4, go to 5 and 6. Okay, so questions 1, 2, you skip 3 and 4, you go to 5 and 6. You can find those that particular exercise at the challenge book of your textbook. Okay, so go to challenge book and then you locate this exercise and then you do them and then you send for me to check for you. Thank you for joining this session. I'll see you in our final and third video. Okay. Hello students, welcome to our final video. I hope you have enjoyed our first and second video, and I also want to say well done for your excellent performance in your first and second activities. We will conclude our lesson on adding and subtracting by going through the keywords that we have learned today, in addition to what we have studied from our previous lesson. Okay, so here are the words that we studied today in relating to adding. We have add, addition, increase, sum, total, and all together. Okay, so these are the words that relate to this adding, which we have the sign there. In the case of subtracting, which means you are reducing the quantity or the volume or the amount that you are dealing with, that is subtracting. You subtract, subtraction, you take away, minus, decrease, fewer, leave, and then difference. So these are also words that also relate or pertains to subtracting. Okay, so once you know these words, I know that you will always be able to solve all your addition and subtraction problem. It's nice coming your way, but I will not leave you just like that. We'll have a homework for today. So I want you to do the exercise that you can find at page 38 and that of 39. It's looking at addition and subtraction strategies. So you answer all questions there. You can find this exercise at the Skills Builder section of your textbook. I hope to see you again next week. Enjoy your stay at home and be healthy. Goodbye.